Order! Order! You are an incorrigible delinquent at times. Behave yourself, man!
A team of UK scientists have developed a blood test which can detect the return of lung cancer up to a year before it would show up on scans. It means they're able to identify which patients are most likely to see their disease come back. They hope it will allow doctors to treat patients earlier and increase the chances of a cure. Our medical correspondent Fergus Walsh reports.
Stored at -80 degrees, thousands of samples from cancer patients here at the Crick Institute in London. DNA analysis has revealed what drives lung cancer to spread. Lung cancer is by far the biggest cancer killer of men and women, and this is the biggest and most detailed genetic analysis ever made of how it evolves. Researchers analysed tumours removed from around 100 patients and found those with the most unstable chromosomes, the most abnormal DNA, were 4 times more likely to see their lung cancer return. Armed with this discovery, they then analysed blood taken from the patients and were able to find tiny amounts of tumour DNA circulating in the bloodstream. They spotted 13 out of 14 patients whose cancer was going to come back up to a year before the tumour was detectable on a scan. In future, that should mean earlier drug therapy for patients.
We hope that by treating the disease when there are very few cells in the body that are beginning to show their signs in mutations in blood, we will be able to increase the chance of curing a patient. And we can now go on to set up clinical trials where we can test that hypothesis.
Janet Maitland lost her husband to lung cancer and was diagnosed with it herself last year. But now, after surgery and chemotherapy, she's feeling positive.
I'm extremely optimistic. I feel great, to be honest, because I don't just feel better than I did since the diagnosis. I feel better than I have done for quite a long time.
Janet is part of the trial and so will have regular blood tests to monitor her health. DNA analysis will eventually be the norm for cancer, and this study shows the great potential of genetics to change the way cancer is both diagnosed and treated. Fergus Walsh, BBC News.